The Red Cross is a non-profit humanitarian organization dedicated to improve the situation of the most vulnerable people in the world. The Canadian Red Cross is a national society and a member of International Red Cross and Red Cross movement. This also includes an International Committee of the Red Cross and also International Federation of Red Cross. Also, there's over 187 national Red Cross companies around the world. The Red Cross has to depend on public donations, partnerships, and public grants. Also, program revenue. In times of disaster or conflict, the Red Cross Company may launch an appeal for cash donation to self-relief work in that area. The Red Cross also accepts donations to support our ongoing national and international program. The Red Cross improves the lives of vulnerable people by mobilizing the power of humanitarian Canada and around the world. The Red Cross provides a wide range of assistance to millions of people in Canada through health services, injury preventions, such as water. They filter water and first aid training, violence and abuse prevention, and by responding to preparing for disasters. The Red Cross also helps the world's most vulnerable population, including victims of armed conflict and communities destroyed by disasters through the international program. The Red Cross has a society set up nearly every country in the world. At this time, there's 187 societies that are recognized by the ICRC, which stands for the International Committee of Red Cross, and all of these members of the Federation. Each of the national societies work in their own countries according to the principles of international humanitarian law and the state of international movement. It's independent on their own circumstances and capacities. The national society can take on their own humanitarian jobs that don't necessarily have to be defined by any humanitarian law or any mandates of international. This means if a country has a specific problem that can be addressed by the Red Cross, then they can take on some of the tasks without consulting the head of the Red Cross. Also, in many of these countries, the Red Cross is directly connected to the healthcare system and helps by providing emergency medical services to these people. Due to the Red Cross being such a huge organization, which has national society of 188 countries worldwide, it is hard to point out a specific place for being the Red Cross' biggest project. Some of the places where the Red Cross is most needed and where they send most of their resources to, like Afghanistan, Congo, and Colombia, and the places the Red Cross help victims of violence. What they are trying to do is ensure that people keep water clean. They build systems to help with sanitation, and this also makes a huge impact of spreading viruses and diseases. A huge thing that the Red Cross focuses on is strengthening the healthcare system of these places. Strengthening the healthcare systems of countries is the most important task of the Red Cross, especially in war-torn countries that have gunshot or explosion victims coming to the hospitals. The Red Cross can supply the hospitals with operating supplies and train doctors to deal with these situations.